job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Boy, Machedo is the best.
All right, another one of those controversial topics. Like I, tell you, if you're easily offended, don't watch. Okay, so one of my friends who is a BJP politician, is a senior member. Okay, he sent me this link. Okay, he sent me a link on Twitter where it shows a minister standing there with roses. Okay, standing there with roses. He's from the BJP. So obviously, BJP person will always forward a BJP link and he knows, he watches my videos. Right now, as I'm saying this, he knows that I'll be talking about it. Anyway, first I'll tell you the incident. So, this minister is standing there handing over roses. And obviously it's a PR exercise. There are camera people there, there are journalists, and he's offering roses. Let's get the elephant out. Let's identify the elephant in the room. He's doing it for PR, positive, public relations, positive publicity. Yes, he's handing over roses, fine. You can say that it's not sincere. You can say that he's doing it for his political ambitions. You can say that he doesn't give a damn. He's doing it to reserve his seat. It's like faking it, that he cares and loves the students. Okay, fine. I have absolutely no issues with this. In fact, I totally agree that all this is a drama. Okay. But then let me ask you this much. Let's say, for example, you're saying the BJP guy is doing a drama, okay? So then if you put a Congress guy there, you think Rahul Gandhi, when he hugs children and all that, he really loves children. He loves the poor people. And mind you, I'm not supporting BJP, I'm not supporting Congress. Okay, for me, it doesn't matter which party is in power. So, in fact, let's go one step further behind. Which politician you think will be hugging everyone as they come? Every aircraft that lands, he's hugging everyone and giving roses. Which politician? Now, that doesn't mean to say that every politician is corrupt or every politician is evil. That way, the President Abdul Kalam, I admire that man from my heart, He's a great human being. In fact, I want you to see some of his videos. Abdul Kalam was born out of, I don't know much about his history, but out of what I do know, he came from abject poverty. And he educated himself, through tough times and became one of the most learned people. I think he was a scientist, not too sure, but he became the president of India. Now, forgive me, my facts are a little skewed because I've not done research, but I'll tell you one thing that really stood out. Once when Abdul J. Kalam, he was on stage, they have this stage where they come there and chairs are kept there. And obviously he's made to sit in the center and his chair is very big. It was for a Q&A. So let's imagine, big chair, small, big chair, small. So he's in the center, which is a very big chair. Rest all chairs are small. Okay, his chair looks like a Maharaj chair. So they applauded when he came to this school or college or whatever. And, obviously they gave him the respect, please sir, you go first. So he went, other people followed, camera people, journalists, everyone. So he walked there, he is an old man, he walks there and he sees that big chair. He immediately signals to someone to remove this chair. He asked them to remove this chair and join all the chairs so they're all the same height. He asked this chair to be removed. And after the chair, only after the chair is removed and they rearrange all the chairs of the same height to be same, then he sits down. And I'll tell you, everybody in that that hall, they applauded. Everybody applauded. Okay. Now, he didn't do it for publicity. He didn't do it for anything. In fact, I think he has one of his books on the wings of fire or something like that. Not too sure. I need to read that book. Okay. I'll tell you, his quotes also are some of the most touching. So, and then there is another video which I want you to watch. You can Google search. He wants people to ask Q&A, question answers. So then what he does is, you know, like there's a stage. Okay, you know how the stage is. Stage is here. People sit here, and there's a, you know, like an auditorium. Like people sit up in chairs. He goes up to the stage and he sits on just the, you know, the stage height, the foundation. He doesn't sit on a chair, nothing. And people are, oh, imagine he's the president of India. You know, in a country where respect, position, titles, you know, all this is paramount. And when people came running, sir, take the chair. And he's interacting with the students. You know, he can demand. He can demand, and they will run around just to make sure that he gets his chair, he gets his respect. He didn't care. Now, why am I bringing this? Is to tell you that there are people in the Indian politics who are good. In fact, I think yesterday I saw a video of a Tamil Nadu education minister or finance minister. I think Tamil Nadu's finance minister. I can't get his name. I'll see if I can just post it. He shared a video whereby they were comparing the GDP of Gujarat to the GDP of Tamil Nadu and saying Gujarat is better. And now, mind you, my BJP friend is the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is from Gujarat. So if I was supporting him, I wouldn't bring this example. Okay, supporting him in the sense that I'm like, you know, some of you say I've been paid money by the BJP to speak even a few good things about them. Okay. So when they were talking to this guy from Tamil Nadu, I don't think he's BJP. I don't know. So he spoke about that GDP is not everything. There are doctors in terms of education, and how he actually goes to lecture and teach students in colleges. And that guy, his credentials are amazing. He studied in Wharton. He has a MBA. He has a PhD from the US, and he was this, you know, CEO of some big multinational organization. Highly educated. I shared this video with everyone. In fact, then my BJP friend, he sent me, oh, there are educated people in BJP. Yes, I did expect him to send that. And he shared the railway minister is from BJP. He is also educated in US. He has a PhD and all that. So, see, the point I'm trying to tell you here is, there will always be political differences of opinion and all that. We all are different. I will like a movie, you may not like a movie. I may like a particular cuisine, you may not like a particular cuisine. In fact, there are times, I'll be upfront with you, there are times where I get irritated with even my friend and his opinions. And there are times I'm sure he gets irritated with mine. But we do not lose the basic fundamental values of respect. We really don't lose. Okay, you might say that, oh, you have a big platform, that's why he's respecting you, and he has a big platform, that's why you're respecting him. Fine. Fine. I totally agree with that. Because he has proved himself. He has proved himself to reach where he is. He's not a bum. He's not a roadside cleaner who's talking big. And that is where these students come in. See, this minister was standing. This minister has proved himself, hook or by crook, to reach a level, a responsible position in society where people entrust him with policies, procedures. What have these students done? What have these students achieved? They are living under their parents' house, under the father's paycheck. The mother is taking care of them. On their expense, they are behaving like kings. And see my wife doing work. Do work, exercise. Where, baby? In the house? Okay. So, what have these students proved? What have these students? Some of them have YouTube channels, and they are. Some of them have social media, and they are actually insulting India. They're saying, "Fuck the Indian embassy, India chutiye log hai." And what are you doing, man? Then I know what you'll say. Aloy, what about you? I speak against rape. I speak against corruption. And if there is a political issue, like for example the hijab ban. Now my BJP friend, he is for the hijab ban. He says this should be implemented. I say no, the hijab ban shouldn't be there. Okay. A small child wearing a hijab, for me personally, I don't care. A girl shouldn't be the same. But however, if they're having the rules, fine. There are a lot of rules which I don't like. When I was in Dubai, there are many rules I didn't like. There are, like for example, it's a Muslim country. They follow Islamic laws. During Ramadan, you are supposed to fast, even if you're not a Muslim. You're not supposed to eat out. I don't like those laws. But now what? Do I start abusing the country? You'll say, no, that is not your country. In India, for example, in India, I do not like this law where you cannot speak on my baby shouting. Yes. Long distance communication. My wife is there. My baby, yes. Do work. Exercise, come on. So, see, they say you should not speak about any religion. Okay? I'm of the opinion that any religion, anything, you have a freedom of your opinion. You can say without giving, like when you're there in that country, insulting a religion, like calling a god bad word and all, you will simply fuel communal violence. Okay, but now, since it's a rule in India that you cannot hurt religious sentiments, now I don't like that rule, but man, I will follow it. That's number one. And number two is, I'm not going to sit around badmouth the rule, especially when I stay there. See, we can bring one issue from another and make another. The fundamentals are simple. This man, this politician, he's a senior person in age, in experience, in achievement, in credentials, you have to respect him. All those students, all they had to do was acknowledge his presence, or even if not, say namaste or whatever the greeting is. He's handing over roses, just take it. Thank you. Just say thank you. Thank you, sir. I would have done that. But looking at him, and walking this way. In some cases, there were even people who, smirked, and then one guy, he went away and then came back and he wanted to discuss something. Who the hell are you, man? You're bloody some riff-raff from college that was studying in Ukraine, and you're staying under mom and dad's money and talking big. Fuck off, man. You should be even lucky someone even bothered to pick you from that area. It's fortunate that I was not a decision maker there. I would say sit there and rot for another month. I mean, we live in a day and age where if a girl brings a dog or cat, oh, so cute, oh, so sweet. Dog or cat, fine. Look, I don't give a fuck whether you agree or disagree. I don't care. I'll give you my view, and my view is you respect your elders. At least publicly, fine. Privately, you don't like him. I told you. Privately, in fact, even publicly, I've said, I don't agree with the BJP policies. Not everyone or all of them. There are some I don't agree, some. But that doesn't mean I disrespect the elected leaders of the country. What common sense what upbringing? Today's youngsters don't respect elders. And that also in a country like India where respect is paramount. You will say that, okay, this guy, he talks bad words, he insults. Fine. I'll give you a simple example. When I was traveling to India for a trip, business trip, I was, I always dress up simple and my tattoos, face and all, I keep it open, I don't hide. So obviously, when I landed, I think at, which airport was this? Mumbai? Shivaji Airport? Not Shivaji, I can't recollect. It was so long ago, man. Or Kerala? No. Sorry, it was Bombay or Delhi. One of the two. Delhi, I think. Delhi, they have all that things on the wall. It's a nice, this thing. I think it was Delhi. Okay, so anyway, Bombay or Delhi, can't recollect. It was some time ago. So when I landed there, obviously walking, you get the smell. The smell, curry smell or whatever. Okay, so I was walking and and do watch my video on how Indian aircrafts smell when people don't put their deodorant and that pungent smell. And people standing at the aircraft, even it just stops, nothing is open, they all stand and they all... I made a video on that. If you want me to make, I'll make a video again. Okay, anyway. So got out, I was walking. And there were some inspectors, some police and some immigration officers. Immigration, I think custom officials wear white with a badge. And they have like a, I don't know, like a police, some colorful ribbon thing. And then there are these police constables like you see in the movie, with a big stick. It was nice to see all of them. Okay, fine. So I saw all of them and I was walking. And then these guys, obviously I don't look Indian. An Indian doesn't look like this. So they didn't know I was Indian. So then they were, I think it was Marathi or whatever. So they started to say, "Ye chutiye ko dekh. Ye chutiye ko dekh hai," this and that. And then they're saying tapori and, all, iska bothra, this, that, and this, and whatever. Something they went on and they were laughing and looking at me laughing. So I knew they were talking about me, obviously. So I went on. And it was funny. Okay. I could hear everything they're saying. And obviously passers-by, they heard that and they were also laughing and it's okay. Finally, we had to go in and stand at a place where you're supposed to check in and, passengers come in this way and you go this way. So, they split people in one direction and another direction. So they had to check my passport, everything. So now the same guys, they stood at the immigration counter to check the passport. And these same guys came there. I think it was curiosity to see which nationality I was or where I was from or whatever. So when I came there, they spoke in English. And say, the person at the counter was, I don't know, greetings, whatever, morning, evening or whatever. Passport, please. And there I produced my Indian passport. The minute I produced that, these guys were making fun of me. The blood drained from their face. They look, "Oh yeah, Indian hai." And before I know it, 2-3 of them just scampered off. They just went off. The other one was not even looking at my face. That person, immigration guy, looked and okay, fine, gave the passport. Then, then there's checking, they scan everything for, they take the metal detector. So the same guy was there. And this time they were not talking, they were not laughing. Now, I could have confronted them. I could have said something like, "Hey, I know Hindi, I know what you're talking. Next time behave yourself." I could have said so many things. Okay. Now, I'm not trying to show you that, oh, I'm higher than them, I'm better than... No, nothing. I just said, I greeted them, "Good evening." "Okay, sir, thank you." I politely said, "Why? Now, why? This is human nature." You You need to look at people as human beings and understand there are shortcomings. Neither you nor me have been perfect. When I was young, I did a lot of stupid things, from acting funny in movie theater halls, making noise, to heckling people. And when I was young, I did all that shit. I'm no saint. So when I see, yeah, you'll say, okay, these are grown ass adults. Let it be. Let them do what they want. If someone treats the world bad, you don't treat everyone else bad, no? I'm not, like I said, I'm not a saint. But there was no harm in me giving him respect. See, if we surround ourselves only with people who share the common opinions, common points of view, and we make friends with them, you will be a very one-sided individual. Now you might say that these BJP people are only with BJP thought. You see, these are politicians. Forget the politicians. Let's look at normal people. Even normal people, a person who supports BJP will support only BJP. Like in my group, I have a couple of individuals who love BJP, who love Modi. And whenever they have to communicate to anyone who's non-BJP, they will always use words like a liberandu or what? A terrorist, a Congress is K, a K in Congress, and a leftist and this and that. They will use such terms. They will always abuse, they will always insult. I tell them, either speak properly or fuck off. Why? Because you can share your opinion. You can share a difference in opinion without, insulting others. That is why when I realize that people definitely want to insult and fight and argue and debate, some of them have that energy, I created this separate group, totally separate group, where all you have to do is debate and argue and fight and shout and whatever. Okay? So, what am I trying to communicate through this video? We lose nothing by giving people respect. We lose nothing by looking at someone who is far more accomplished than us in terms of age, experience, and respect them. Let's say, for example, I were to meet a politician, let's say any politician, a very bad person, a very evil person, and he's there giving roses. And I come from the flight. I will take the rose. Thank you very much, sir. And walk. The cameras were there. I gave him the respect. And I walked away. So what did I lose? Now you'll say, Law, you're being fake. No, the respect is not fake. The respect is not fake. The respect is genuine. Fake will be if I hug him and I tell him, sir, I love your content. I love your opinions. No. Respect. I just give him respect. If, let's say, for example, someone were to ask me, do you agree with everything BJP says? Absolutely no. I will say it in front of my friend. Even if, suppose we are together and someone says, do you agree with everything BJP says? Say, no, I don't. And if they were, suppose they were, okay, can you criticize? I would tell them, this is not the right place. We're not in a debate. Right now he is my friend. We are here as friends. See, you need a little bit of common sense to know when, what, where, how. In fact, these kids, they don't know politics. They don't know that tomorrow in the real world, you'll face office politics. You'll face a boss who you do not like. You'll face government mandates you do not like. You'll face society with rules, regulations you do not like. So what are you going to do? Start bad-mouthing, bitching and disrespecting all of them? You need to go get a life. I don't respect any of these students. Why? Because they have not done anything to earn respect. Career zero, earning capacity zero, doing anything zero. Earn your stripes, earn your respect. Then people will respect you. And if you have not earned anything and not done anything and not achieved anything, then don't disrespect people who have done. Agree that politician may be using other people or there to fake it or he doesn't give a damn. Agreed. All that I agree. Respecting a human being. Lose nothing. Like my BJP friend said, the upbringing from their parents, pathetic. They might have a degree, but they do not have integrity. They do not have values. They do not have character. They do not have common sense. That is why Indians, they might be the most talented, most gifted, most smartest, still down below the ladder. Why I can't achieve success? Oh, no money. Oh, this, oh, that. Shut up. Stupid. It's a shame. I was embarrassed. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'll teach my child to respect elders, irrespective. Even if it's the biggest enemy, respect the elders. That's it. Respect people in power. Respect people of authority. Respect people who have done something more than you. Agree, difference of opinion, fine. You achieve, you do something and show. Then talk. By default, respect me, fuck off. Live in crazy times here. Crazy times. That's why I don't take people's opinion seriously unless I know who you are, what you have done, what have you accomplished. Otherwise, if you're just some young bum living on his mum and dad's free money and talking like a big authority, bugger off. Sorry, I don't respect you. Respect has to be earned. These people have earned through whatever they have done, through age, experience, not like these pieces of shit. Anyway, this is my opinion. Let me know yours. Love to hear from you. You guys take care. Hey, doggy. All right. Let me know your thoughts. Ciao.